Hey, darling, come here. Yeah, come here. You said you wanted to spend today together, right? Well, I want to get started right away. Come on, in my room. We're gonna spend the day together, and I'm gonna make it the best time you've ever spent here. What do you think? I was going for a woodsy feel for my room. Lots of trees, a river running through the west end. Oh, there's even a litter of foxes in the corner. Make sure not to bother them. They're sleeping. What do you think so far? A bit much for you, huh? I can tell you're enthralled. The other rooms in the mansion seem ordinary to you, don't they? Yeah, bland, copy-paste. No originality, if I do say so. Well, yeah, Pride put a lot of effort into this place, but there's only so much that you can carry gold filigree before it becomes suffocating. Aren't I right, dear? Well, come. Sit. There we are. I've been looking forward to this day for a while. I'm really glad that our day to hang out has finally come. Been waiting with bated breath for so long. Right. Never mind. It's nothing. I simply have been so excited. Huh? Oh, you're wondering why I don't hang around that often outside of my room? Oh, it's because I meditate. I stay here in my room and I sit like so. Then I close my eyes and start letting my mind wander. I breathe slowly and allow myself to reach a calm place. So I modeled my room after a forest. A forest is one of the few places where I feel at peace, where my nature, my powers, don't affect me or others quite as harshly. I tend to imagine forests, beaches, or lakes. One of my favorites was a lake at sundown, where there was a thin band of light over the water, the clouds overhead illuminated by pink, and above them a deep blue sky. It fills me with a sense of tranquility. Huh? You're curious? About what, hon? What? What does my edict do? Okay. My edict causes people to become envious of one another. If you have good hair, someone will be envious of it. Even if they have great hair themselves, it doesn't matter. If you're envious about something, my edict will send you into overdrive. That isn't the only effect, but... Did you enjoy the cake yesterday? I know I did. It was so tasty. Gluttony picked a good flavor for it. Oh, you picked the flavor? Makes sense, birthday girl. Oh, speaking of which, I wanted to give you something yesterday, but I wanted to wait until we were alone together before I gave it to you. It's a flower, in the colors of that sunset in cooler colors. The blue petals on the outside, the pink petals on the inside, and in the center, a circle of white petals. I made this with my own 2 hands, and I wanted you to have it. Please, take it. What do you think? Thank you so very much. Makes me feel so happy to make you happy. How do you feel about this whole situation that you're in now? I noticed that you tend to stay around the mansion. You don't really go walking by yourself. Instead, you prefer to walk with either gluttony, wrath, or pride. You never really invite me on any of these walks of yours. What's with that indignant expression? Oh, you told me that you wanted to go on a walk on that day? I must not have heard you clearly enough. I do apologize. I am glad, though, that our day to hang out together has finally arrived. Half a week might not seem like a long time in the grand scheme of things, but I am so easily bored. And when I want something and can't have it, it's such a bothersome itch to scratch. Huh? You want to see my full power? No, you don't. I'm sorry. You don't ask wrath, lust, or gluttony to use their full power. I think you know why. I would be hurt by your insinuation that my power's the weakest, but I'm not. Not really. You humans. I admire how different you are to each other. And being the wonderful specimen you are, you always surprise me. I adore your curiosity. I want to see more of it. I want you to be so inquisitive around me. I want to talk, and I want you to listen. Take a good long look at me, human. This baggy gray t-shirt, these gray yoga pants, and this gray hairband. This isn't just a regular outfit, you know. It helps dampen my power's effects. It's not easy trying to keep my head clear, but if it will give you a better idea of my edict's effects, then please allow me a moment of self-indulgence. If you think that I am forced to wear these clothes by the others, let me dispel that illusion. I'm not. I willingly don these for their benefit, as well as your own. I do this for you, darling. I wear this mask, these restraints, for you. And now, for you, I will doff these cuffs. Look upon me, darling. Watch as the green of my hair becomes that of every forest and jungle on this planet. Poison green and vibrant turquoise, emerald and olive. Good, right? A portion of my true nature bleeding through. My hair enveloping this room, tangling around the trees and fixtures and walls, growing impossibly large. Feels so good to stretch a little. Here, my love, my arms grow feathers of every color and shade. Are my wings not magnificent, darling? I can tell that you're in awe of my display indeed. If I had my way, sweetheart, I would keep you here in this room with me for the rest of time. I would keep you here, in my tendrils. I would pamper you the likes of which a mortal has not seen before. Hush, sweetie. Everything's just fine. Had I my way, I would chain you in this room and keep you forever. Oh, dearest, tell me, do you think that touching something that belongs to someone else is wrong? Please answer me, darling, and answer truthfully. I knew it. I agree. It would be very, very poor manners indeed. Allow me to tell you a secret of mine. I hate that others get to see you. I hate that they get to touch you. I want you to be mine, and mine alone. And in my book, you already are. Wouldn't you just adore that? We could spend every single second with one another. Tell me, darling, do you want me to keep you? Do you want to be my anchor? My good little pet? My sweet little human? Something for me to love and dote on forever. The secrets of this little mark on your hand, dearest. I know that you've been anxious about what it means, what it does. Because you do have latent magic inside of you, dear little pet. And I'll tell you what it is. if you promise me something very, very simple. Just a tiny little promise, one that I know that you can keep. I want you to promise me that I'm the only person who gets to touch you from here on out. Promise me that, and I will tell you anything that you want to know regarding your powers, darling. What do you say? Oh, come. I can see you trembling in the web of my green hair. Does it not feel just the softest? Though, come to think of it, yours is so much softer than mine. I have to say, I'm jealous. What's your secret? Fascinating. I shall have to try that. And what is this? Tears? Oh, look at how they sparkle. Let me just... see? Look at how it glints and shimmers in the light. You truly are the most precious, most beautiful thing in the universe. Greed certainly was right. You are a treasure, and you've been working out a lot more as well. Wrath has been certainly helping you, hasn't she? If only she could stop touching you, then I'd be happy. Getting back to, you need to tell me, dearest. Tell me what? Stop playing dumb, sweetie. Promise me. Promise me that you won't let anyone who isn't me touch you. Promise. What's that? You'll make the promise if I come closer and let you give me a hug. Well, Greed's been teaching you to barter, hasn't she? I should cut out her tongue for this insolence. Only I get to teach my pet tricks from here on out. But fine, dear. I will allow you to give me a hug. The hairband. Brilliant. So very brilliant, darling. Yes. Keep talking. Keep going. That's it. Your edict. It's glowing. I understand. Yes. Yes. I'm so terribly sorry about that dare. Anchor. I did warn you that when my nature is released, that it can be a great effort to reshackle it. Rest assured, it won't happen again. I will be better about behaving myself. I hope that this has not damaged our friendship in any way, and if it has, then I hope that I can work to regain your trust so that you're safer in the future. You are so quick to forgive. Perhaps you were given this mark, dear, because your heart is so incredibly soft. Softer than that of the most patient and caring angel. Maybe the heavens have a plan for you, beyond simply tying our existence to the physical plane. I want to thank you again for helping me ground myself again. The last time that I had to be reshackled, it took the efforts of the other 6 to pin me down. But you... Please, I need to be alone for now. I promise I will be better composed for our next meeting, but for now, I'm sorry. Please stay safe, dear. Oh, hello there, dear. Your face. Those tears. Come in, dear. Please, sit. Here's some hot cocoa, dear. Yes, drink up. Please, tell me what happened.